What's up, everyone? I guess you're here because you want to learn more about freelancing platforms. Today, we'll look at Fiverr. It's the most exciting freelancing platform to work for me. I have to say that it is way more interesting to build a more significant profile than to earn money on Fiverr. Well, at least for me. Of course, I don't have any allergies for the money, and I can confirm that you can earn on Fiverr too. I decided to do my gig statistics analysis on this video. After that, I have some plans to make some changes for the gigs, and hopefully I will be able to improve the situation. Also, I would like to have the record of my results for the future analysis. I'm already planning another video which will show the results of those changes. So, let's jump straight to the gigs page and have a look at the stats. I believe that a lot of you would like to compare my numbers with your profile numbers. Here you can see my gig statistics from the last 30 days. In this video, I would like to have a look at 6 months numbers. I think it'll be more accurate and it will show a better story. So here you can see my 6-month stats. I'll analyze the 3 most exciting gigs from my profile. So let's jump to the best performing gig at the moment. It's called I Will Make a Short Video Ad for Social Media. It's a very templatized video to present the company, service, or product. I feel that people who come to Fiverr expect to get something already made. A lot of people want to see and understand how the finished product would like. This gig is an excellent example of that. This gig is the best performing gig at the moment. I feel that 80% of people coming to my profile from this gig, and even if they order another gig, most likely they found my profile because of the gig we're talking about. It's interesting that in the beginning, this gig wasn't performing at all. I guess it takes time while a new gig becomes ranked higher on Fiverr search and in specific categories. I was considering to remove this gig, but then I got some orders and suddenly this gig started to grow and get more and more orders. This is another gig that I would like to talk about. As you can see, this gig is the one that performs the worst. It has a fascinating story. This was one of my first gigs on Fiverr. It was created before Mother's Day. At the moment, I thought that video from photos might be an exciting present for mothers on their day, and it worked very well. It seems that Fiverr liked it. It was published on the first page. It was getting 49,000 impressions per 30 days at its peak. I was reusing this gig, changing the name of the gig based on the holidays, Father's Day, summer holiday, video from the photos, etc., and it worked very well. In December, I changed it to the Christmas greetings video. I changed the name of the gig, I changed the description, I changed the demo video. Basically, everything was changed, and the gig stopped performing. I turned it back, and it still wasn't performing at all. At impression stats graph, I showed zeros. I believe that the gig was blacklisted by Fiverr because of those drastic changes. Since the beginning of August, it started to show some signs of recovery. I love to see that because I don't want to delete this gig. It has some excellent feedback, and I think it has some potential in the future. The third and the last gig that I would like to review in this part is this, Fast Text Advertisement gig. It was inspired by iPhone advertisement. It is also one of my first gigs on Fiverr. As you can see in the 6-month graph, the numbers of this gig are going down. In general, my Fiverr stats are way lower than they were at the peak. There are a few reasons for that. I started to pay more attention to other freelancing platforms. That is the main reason why my Fiverr is decreasing. Also, I could name some consequences caused by this change. I don't have much time to update gigs. I don't work with all projects which get into my way. I declined most of the custom video offers, and I'm working on the videos which are more similar to my gig videos. I did that simply because I didn't have enough time for the custom videos. I increased the price a bit. I'm also planning to make the separate video for my pricing strategy on freelancing platforms. So this gig is also decreasing. I tried to update the gig description, change the gig video, I created packages for it, and it seems that none of those things help the gig. In the next month, I will try to spend a lot of time on the Fiverr profile upgrade. I will try to create the max number, 20 gigs on my profile. Now I have 17. I will change the gigs that do not perform. I will update the descriptions for some gigs. I need to update videos for some gigs. I have never added PDF file into the gig, but I think that could be a great thing. It should be so much easier to explain the gig in the PDF. It doesn't have the limit of the symbols. You can add pictures and links in the document. That should help a lot. So we'll see how it goes. I'm planning to make an update video in a couple of months. If you have any suggestions for me or other freelancers, feel free to leave a comment. If you have any questions, just leave a comment or message me on Twitter. I will try to answer all your questions. That is it for now. Let's go and freelance.